Nigga, I saw today Ron Isley 83, nigga. So I gotta, you know, I wanted to shout out one of the GOATs, bro. Nigga, that's actually the original keep what's it called? What was the R. Kelly closet shit called? That was the first episode. That was technically the first episode. That closet shit started out so fucking hard. And then, I mean, when I tell you that shit, trapped in the closet, that's what it was. The shit started off so cold. And then by episode 4, I was like, so this is just like a joke. Shout out to South Park. He trapped in the closet, the closet, the closet. Oh, got one son and one with the sun beaming down on my face. It was something like that. I think it might be on my other hard drive, to be honest. Nessa, what up, though? How you doing, Mr. Big? What the hell is going on? What you mean what's going on? Kelly's telling me that you're sleeping. Hey, hold on, nigga. Don't be harmonizing on my phone, old nigga. Just because you lived a long life don't mean it can't come to a short end, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you and your motherfucking Jerry curl ponytail, nigga. Hey, man, I will shoot the both of you. Well, if you're not sleeping with... Nigga, what did I just tell you about this shit? Hey, old nigga, just know, hey, when I see that motherfucking suicide door Cadillac and you old ass niggas hop out with y'all Stacey Adams on, I'm burying all the 3 of you bitches. We both know the game. Yeah, all right. You gonna know what it is, old nigga, when you outside and find out that I'm living my lyrics. Hey, so look. If you are a content creator or personally know a content creator on the platform known as YouTube, and I mean like you personally know somebody, not like you watch a channel, like you personally know somebody or you one yourself, press 1 for yes, 2 for no. I'm shitty. Berg ain't here. Conscious ain't here. Choose ain't here. Critical. Reality check. Y'all gonna have to make sure all of these niggas get this. I don't even know how the fuck it could be a 0.5. Either you know a nigga or you don't. Like, what kind of shit is this? I might know a nigga. I might know a niggas. Yeah, and it can't be me. I don't count. If the person you know is me, I don't count. Because yes, some people in the chat I do know personally off of this motherfucker. And you know if that's you or not. Like if you've made up some shit in your head, nigga, I will embarrass the fuck out of you. That's just kind of, you know, that's how I move. April was having it. Alpha Central Centauri was having it. So those that know, the last stream I did, has been down. It's down. Nigga, when I tell you that I've caught YouTube's pants down. Well, better yet, let me ask you this. Would you believe me if I told you I have found that YouTube has potentially stolen billions of dollars from creators? At least 1 billion. 1 billion. That's a lot. What if I told you that? Now, remember, this is me talking. So you know some show and tell is on the way. This is me talking, so it's getting ready to be some show and tell on the way. I'm so mad none of my content creators are here. I'm so mad. Are you aware of the YouTube content ID system? No, I didn't even think of this. Let me see if I can. If YouTube has done one of their videos that can I can hang them by the neck with. You have? Nah, this not this easy. No, you didn't do. No, not this easy. Nah, J Rock, Joy, what's happening? Oh, well, let's talk about it, Morgan. My sister in Christ was happening. And shout out to Mr. Fields.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Let's talk about it. King Realm. I'm about to show you how that shit is flat out illegal and against the law. And we can do something about it. Khadijah, say that, yeah, we're going to have to put that on the list.
At YouTube, our goal is to give everyone a voice and show them the world. Part of building a platform that works for everyone is making sure we have sophisticated content management tools that help content owners manage and protect their works. That's where Content ID comes in. Nearly all content claims on YouTube take place through Content ID. So, what is it? Content ID is YouTube's unique software system that was built to help content owners find copies of their work on YouTube. Content ID also gives them options beyond taking down copies, which in turn allows YouTube creators around the world to share creative ideas through fan videos that may include others' original content. Here's how Content ID works. First, content owners give us audio or visual reference files that identify their works. Our Content ID database creates what is known as a fingerprint from these files. We keep these fingerprints in a database of hundreds of years of audio and visual content. Content ID.
Okay, so y'all paying attention so far. Janice with the 26 piece. I appreciate the Khadijah. We need it. So you paying attention so far. The Content ID system is something that every YouTuber be dealing with. When you hear YouTubers go, I don't want to play that because of copyright, it's because the Content ID system will match it from their fingerprint, and then they will penalize your video in certain ways. Pay attention.
Scans videos on YouTube against these fingerprints to see if there's a match. Thanks to these fingerprints, Content ID can recognize audio, video, and even melodies when they've been covered or imitated. When the system finds a match between the audio or visual reference files and a video on YouTube, the content owner has 3 options.
Let's stop right here. How can it find a match if other shit is going on? There's no way it should be able to find a match just because it heard elements of it, even though there's all types of other shit going on. That can't be considered a match. A match is bar for bar, because they don't even, they're playing this way loose. They're playing so loose with the law right here. It's insane that a fucking $1 trillion company will play this loose with the law. And it's because they have decided that they will break the law against all creators who aren't big companies.
They can block the video that
Let's stop right there. They can block the video. This is where it all goes bad for YouTube. When I say it all goes bad, I am not exaggerating. Here's the problem. YouTube cannot block any video on this platform without a valid copyright takedown filed. Think of it this way. You can't go to the police and press charges that activate once you have the person. Like, you couldn't go to the police and make this report and the police just put a warrant out for somebody's arrest without properly investigating the situation, correct? You call the police, they investigate, and then if they have what's called probable cause, which is enough, doesn't have to be enough to prove that you're guilty, but it's enough to maybe charge you. But this is like you call the police and you tell the police that if you catch anybody in my driveway, arrest them. And when they say anybody, this means that if an Uber driver pulls up into the driveway to deliver some food, arrest it. You got to bond out. You got to go to a court date and all this other shit. Imagine that. Every YouTube content creator that has had any video blocked due to copyright, and you never received a copyright notice or a DMCA file from the alleged copyright holder, YouTube broke the law against you. That's a DMCA violation with the maximum penalty being $100,000 per video. Let me repeat that. If you have any videos that are blocked, even if you filed the dispute and the company said, nah, we don't want it, and they released the claim, hold on. Let me put some shit in perspective so they can. Let me get it so the kids can understand. Let's see. So, let me show you. Now, I fix a lot of mine, but they're all in violation. They don't understand they're all in violation. So, like, they owe me damages. So it's like, even if a video's down for a week, they owe me damages for a week because they should have never taken it down. So especially if somebody comes back and go, yeah, release that claim. We wasn't going to fuck with that shit. YouTube, then why'd you take the video down if they weren't going to fuck with it? So 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000. This is not every time they have removed your video or blocked it in any territory and nobody has filed a copyright takedown for that to happen, that was illegal, and they are not protected by safe harbor because they would have to have somebody to blame. They can't blame the content creator because, first of all, they can't go to court and say, well, Your Honor, it's the content creator's fault, the alleged copyright holder, because they told us to block any video that was detecting it. And you can't just do that. You have to prove in every fucking case this shit. You can't just have this blanket shit where you just tell YouTube, anytime you detect my shit, block a video. That's fucking illegal. You literally can't go read the DMCA, bro. That DMCA is going to fucking strangle out YouTube. Content creators, are y'all ready? Y'all ready to go to war or what? Y'all bitch? They owe you money. If you got one of them, they owe you money. But continue.
Match their content, they can monetize the video, or they can track viewer data to get detailed analytics, such as countries where they're...
That's right. So they can illegally block your video, illegally steal your money, and illegally steal your data. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. You can shut the fuck up and get the fuck off my channel, bitch. Ain't nobody talking to you. This is grown folks talking. You shut your bitch ass up. You raise your hand before you say something stupid in this motherfucker, or you gonna get ejected, nigga. I'm quick with the technicals tonight, nigga. I'm out here like the Black Dick Bavetta tonight. I'm the Black Joey Crawford tonight. Niggas will go home quick, nigga. Treat you niggas like Rasheed Wallace tonight. Anyway, for the rest of you smart content creators, the DMCA is plain. And the reason why YouTube does this is because of ignorance, like what just came in the chat. You niggas are so brainwashed into thinking that you can't sue these companies and win. It's out. It just blows my mind. Even though you can easily, even if you ain't never paid attention and you think it's daunting, when you stop and think about how many times you've heard of these big companies losing lawsuits, it's just that y'all be thinking that every lawsuit has to be in the realm of, okay, now this lawsuit ends YouTube. Now, here's the crazy part about it. This shit could really hurt YouTube. If every content creator that has ever received one of them banded together and filed a lawsuit, YouTube would be so next level fucked. So next level fucked. We talking millions of creators who have all had this happen to them. And I told you, out of 100% of the copyright claims filed, only 1% are successfully defended because most people just don't know how to dispute them properly. They actually be doing fair use and everything. And then people can literally talk about how it affects their content. Like, I may not show certain shit because of fear of receiving basically a copyright strike. And then YouTube think that they can go, well, we're not giving you a copyright strike. Oh, I know you not. What the fuck would you be giving me one for? You can't just detect. Oh, I thought I heard some shit. Oh, okay. So the fuck what, nigga? That ain't just, you stay. That's YouTube's problem. They're not staying out of grown people business. What's happened is they've aired so much after that Viacom shit. Where Viacom was sued the shit out of YouTube. YouTube has been in trouble before. People forget. So after that Viacom shit happened, YouTube went too far the other way. They went so far to protect these companies, they started violating our rights. They are not allowed to just willy-nilly block videos talking about, well, we blocking it because this company might file a case against you. That's not your job. Your job is not to steal my money and give it to them. I didn't agree to pay these niggas that shit for me to, and I don't have visibility of my video. Then you give it back. Then the company goes, nah, we don't want to file a claim. Or after 30 days, they just don't respond and you get the shit back. Now I got lost revenue and it's how I'm gonna recover. Whatever, especially in my type of line of work where I do a show 6 days a week, nigga, getting a video back 30 days from now don't mean shit unless you a hardcore fan of the channel. Unless that was a fucking stream that you was loving, it's a wrap. You don't even give a fuck. You mad the next day and then you go on with life. Even if I get it back later in the day, it still is a noticeable dip. That's world viral. That's literally what the system be doing. The DMCA clearly states that YouTube cannot disable any video unless they have a valid copyright takedown, which means they cannot be blocking videos and stealing revenue, giving it to other people and claiming that they're doing that shit as a precautionary. It's almost like, well, we taking all your shit and so we can bribe the other people not to file a claim on you. I don't need you to bribe nobody on my behalf, nigga. And then you got your system set up and it doesn't take fair use into consideration at all. So right now, I can be continually talking over the Breakfast Club. And they will say, well, we heard the Breakfast Club. And then they'll pretend they didn't hear me at the same time because it's the only way they can do it. The only way they can get these matches is if there's nothing else going on. Because they told you, they have to give you video reference and an audio reference. So those two things aren't matching up when it's me on the screen, my chat on the screen, stop and pausing. How the fuck is it a match? How the fuck is me playing, like the WWE video that's going, for example? How the fuck is me playing a 6-minute video and taking 35 minutes to talk about the 6-minute video? How are you saying that's a fucking match? There's no way that's a match. If we put both files next to each other, somebody who don't know anything about video and audio editing would see the massive difference. YouTube has illegally programmed their content ID system and have caused at least $1 billion in damages. And any YouTuber that's actually can hear me and they an actual YouTuber and know what I'm talking about when it's like you get these notices or get videos blocked because a certain song you played or whatever the fuck. So every time they've done that to everybody, it was illegal and a violation of the DMCA, and they don't have safe harbor protection. Because they would have safe harbor protection only if the people gave them a copyright takedown notice. But since they didn't get one, and they took your video down anyway, think about how many YouTubers they've done this to. This is a massive problem, and we can punk YouTube, bro.
Content is popular. To date, content owners have claimed hundreds of millions of videos through Content ID. More often than not, content...
Exactly, Khadijah. Think about if you did a video that made like $50,000. Let's say you did a live stream that had like, and you made, after super chats, memberships, everything, like, and this is people for real. You made like 50 to 75 bands on a 4-hour live stream going crazy with AdSense and everything. And then you get an alert where they go, hey, we detected 17 seconds of some shit in your video. We giving all the money to these niggas. This has happened to big YouTubers. That's why you hear a lot of the big YouTubers be like, yeah, I'm not playing that shit, even though they could fight it and get their money later, but a lot of them don't think it's worth it.
Owners choose to earn revenue from the ads run against claimed videos. As a result, Content ID has paid out billions of dollars in revenue to content owners since it was first created in 2007. Making sure Content ID is working for everyone is really important to us. So we've invested over $100 million in building the system and are constantly improving it.
Y'all spent $100 million on a system that has cost y'all over $1 billion in damage. Man, that math is just not mathing.
We've also worked hard to make the system fair for creators. That's why we've made it easy for creators to dispute claims when they believe they're made in error.
Okay, let's stop right there. If you can hear me, have you ever received a copyright takedown on a video? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. Let me speak for all YouTubers who've ever had to deal with a copyright takedown. You know good and damn well that counter notification system is completely broken. It is not easy to dispute anything. And then if you dispute a video, like for example, where like you clearly was fair use, nigga, they give the other people 30 days to answer. And then if these people don't answer within 30 days, they just give you the shit back. So you get a month delay on your pay and the people don't get penalized. They'll just continue to do that for them. So if you try to file a counter notification, they're going to reject it probably like the first 4 or 5 times.
If the claim does turn out to be invalid, the creator won't lose out. Any revenue earned during the dispute process is held separately, then released to the appropriate party once the dispute is resolved.
Right, but here's the problem. The dispute in itself cost it. So now because now they're trying to tell you, oh, well, it doesn't matter because you'll get your money back. Right, yeah, you'll get your money back, but they've already disabled your video. They made it so people can't see it. And so all of the times that people actually wanted to see, especially if it was something topical, pop culture, breaking news, any type of shit like that, we all know as content creators how much a day or 2 days on a video can make. And these niggas just disable your shit and be like, oh no, you actually break out even. No, the fuck you don't.
Plus, the Content ID system means that most content owners rely less on the notice and takedown process, although they may still choose to issue takedown notices to remove individual videos. With content...
But that's what they have to do. There's no other way they can get videos removed. Because see, here's the other part that lets you know that the Content ID system is bullshit. It's not available to everybody. You have to qualify. How do you qualify? You qualify for, hold on. Let's just, let's just go back over here. Because you know what I mean? I'm probably lying. So we must keep that in mind. So let's just see what the fuck Google says. Qualify for Content ID. Content ID eligibility is based on various criteria. This criteria includes whether the copyright owner's content can be claimed through Content ID and their demonstrated need. Copyright owners have to give evidence of the copyrighted content for which they control exclusive rights. Content ID will match your reference content against every upload to YouTube. Copyright owners must have the exclusive rights to the material that's evaluated. Common examples of items that may not be exclusive to individuals include mashups, best ofs, compilations, and remixes of other works. Video gameplay, software visuals, trailers, unlicensed music and video, music or video that was licensed but without exclusivity, recordings of performances, including concerts, events, speeches, shows. Let's stop right there. They are a motherfucking lie. This right here is a fucking lie. You play some shit from a concert, you're gonna get a content ID shit from a fucking, and be like, oh, you played this shit from Coachella or whatever the fuck. You can use as much of the clip as you feel is necessary as long as it's transformed enough from the original. Meaning, if you're doing comedy, parody, conversation, research, commentary, that's why all those things, because it don't matter how much you use. That's a myth. This whole thing where it's just a certain amount you can only use, that's a myth. You can use as much of the conversation as you deem necessary for the point that you're making. Bro, events, speeches, TV shows, niggas, bro, people's reaction channels to TV shows will be so much better, but it's like certain shows, they know they get popped as soon as they show anything. That's illegal. That's illegal. These niggas want to upload their shit to YouTube and then have some wall built around fair use from them. That's illegal. You can't have that. If a copyright owner is approved for content ID, they'll have to complete an agreement. They don't show us said agreement because I'm sure y'all taking some money, but we'll get back to that. This agreement will explicitly state that only content with exclusive rights can be used for reference. Also, they'll need to give the geographic locations of exclusive ownership, if not worldwide. Okay, so let's stop there. Remember, Choose Compassion just talked about how she filmed a video in person and the motherfuckers claimed it. WWE flat out is on some block everything because ain't nobody gonna do shit to us. In addition to Content ID, we offer other copyright management tools that might better suit a copyright owner's needs. These other tools include the copyright complaint web form, the content verification program. More information about these options can be found here in the copyright match tool. So let's go to the copyright verification program. Content verification program. YouTube is committed to helping copyright holders find and remove allegedly infringing content from our platform. With the content verification program, copyright owners can find material they think is infringing and give YouTube sufficient info to find and remove it. The content verification program is designed especially for copyright holding companies to issue more than one removal request. Individual notifications may be submitted by following these instructions. Let us know your copyright needs. And then you can apply for this shit. Maybe you get in, maybe you don't, right? Let's check which tool will be good. So you got the copyright match tool. So they have the tool set. So, okay, so right here where it says the tool finds videos that match other videos that were already uploaded to YouTube or taken down due to a takedown request. Once matches are found, you can choose actions to take, such as emailing the uploader of the match content, which would be acceptable. Requesting a removal of the content, that is not acceptable. If they had their content ID system set up to where they just snitched on you, was like, hey, they shouldn't even email the person that played it. They should just email the so-called copyright holder. Hey, we found such and such. And then if them niggas want to file something, then they can take it down. YouTube is not allowed to just take this shit down, bro. I need people to understand that. Content ID is available to copyright owners with the most complex copyright management needs, such as record labels or movie studios. So let's stop right there. They are letting Record labels and movie studios come in and go, we don't give a fuck about fair use. Block they shit. Take it down. Give us their money. Give us their data too. This is so illegal. To qualify for Content ID, copyright owners must have previously submitted many valid takedown requests and have the resources to manage Content ID, among other criteria. See, y'all problem is y'all are just telling people if they just submitted enough valid takedown requests. That doesn't even mean that they won the copyright issues. When they say a valid takedown request, they want to make sure that when you filed a takedown, so Money Boy Trey, he qualifies for this. He has submitted a bunch of valid takedown requests. What's a valid takedown request? Well, when you ask YouTube to take the video down, did you have all of the information that they needed according to law by the DMCA? If they took the video down, then the answer is yes, you had a valid takedown. That doesn't mean guilt or innocent in the actual copyright case that has been started. See, they're playing so weirdly loose with the law, and it's because all you niggas ain't gonna do shit. It's 107 people in here, bro. Ain't nobody gonna tell nobody this video ain't gonna get more than fucking 1,500 views max. It might not even get 1,000. But at least I put it on record. So I don't want to hear no whining and crying later on. I don't want to hear it. I really don't. And have the resources to manage Content ID, among other criteria. Content ID is a matching system that automatically identifies content that may be infringing. When videos are uploaded to YouTube, they're scanned against a database of files submitted by copyright owners. If Content ID finds content that matches one of your works, you can choose actions to take, such as block a whole video from being viewed. Illegal. Illegal. They cannot have you block a video unless they submit a valid takedown request. They don't just get to file one blanket takedown request. This ain't no fucking Sam's Club membership, nigga. And at Sam's Club, you gotta scan your card every time. It might be Sam's, nigga. Monetize the video by running ads against it, sometimes sharing revenue with the uploader. That is illegal. You are not judge and jury. You cannot take my money and give it to somebody else because you've decided that I violated copyright law. You're not a courtroom, YouTube. This is illegal. When I read this shit, I was like, the DMCA just don't mean shit to YouTube. They're going to find out the hard way. I can't wait till the judge come back, nigga. Me and the lawyer got some shit to talk about. We got some things. The best thing about the judge taking all the time he has taken is I keep finding shit like this. God's plan, huh? I feel you. Track the video's viewership statistics. That's right. Somehow YouTube figured that a fair thing to do is to take the data that's private from me and hand it over to a fucking record label, TV company, and all of this shit. YouTube has gone and said that we gonna do this for you. If we detect some shit being played, we just gonna disable the shit. We gonna give you the money and we'll give you all their statistics so you can know how to juice their audience. I don't even look at my data like that because I don't give a fuck. I just follow God's plan. I don't care. I know how the game go. Some videos be good, some won't. I got a core audience. My core audience is slowly growing. There it is. A lot of y'all niggas know, man, if I don't do this in the first 15 minutes and I do this after the second, nah, nigga. My channel is built off me being me, doing shit how I do shit. There it is. That's why people don't believe me when I say I know how to build this channel to get a plaque. But they don't understand that the bulk of y'all that fuck with me every day, you wouldn't fuck with me because I have to be a different nigga for that. All the reasons why y'all that hear me now fuck with me, I had to cut all that shit out and I could be gone. But then again, I'm probably lying. These actions can be specific to country region. For example, a video may be monetized in one country region and blocked or tracked in another. Illegal as fuck. Notes, even unintentional misuse of content ID can have serious consequences for YouTube and creators. This is on YouTube's website. Let me say that again. Scott Johnson, pay attention, my guy. Even unintentional misuse of content ID can have serious consequences for YouTube and creators. On their fucking website, they admit that any of these fucking videos that get taken down illegally and wrong and where they didn't take fair use into consideration, that they know that there's serious consequences. So they can't even go to court and say we didn't know that there could be serious consequences to this. You see, this is on YouTube's help. This is on YouTube help support. God's plan, bro. This is God's plan. That's why I don't need 10,000 people over here, bro. This is me hooking everybody up. We can figure some shit out off the air. You want to holler at me? You want to do your own shit? Don't matter. I ain't no grandstander. I'm putting you on game. Even unintentional misuse of content ID can have serious consequences for YouTube and creators. Meaning that if you told YouTube to block videos concerning your content being matched and matched only, then you're fucked. Then you're fucked. So like major companies like WWE, you are fucked. You're going to have to roll on YouTube. You're going to have to literally say, we would have never picked this if we knew it was illegal. YouTube offered this to us because this is the truth. YouTube offered this to them, so they took it. So like YouTube, you're fucked. All the video, that's just them. Let's start talking about the NBA, the NFL, Major League, all these sports. UFC is notorious. We know my run against Paramount and CBS. That's why CBS they done fucked up too. I got videos blocked right now that I just ain't did shit 'cause I ain't cared. I got Big Brother videos that are hidden and blocked. Bro, every so often I get videos where it's like, we detected this in this video. It'd be a video for like 4 fucking years ago. And it'd be private. Good night, Bob. I appreciate that. Prayers is what we need. Meanwhile, you never hear about any of these certain channels like, thank you, Scott, like the news channel shit. When you ever heard them having to deal with copyright, ever had any of their videos age restricted, or they were blocked, or they received a community guideline strike for talking about violence or rape or any other motherfucker? You've never seen this. Somehow, the system can work just fine for their channels. Somehow their channels can get the benefit of the doubt. Even in unintentional misuse of content ID can have serious consequences for YouTube. They put themselves first and still did this shit. You can't even make it up. Content ID comes with complex controls that require ongoing management and advanced understanding of copyright. Copyright owners who use content ID must also make sure their content is eligible for content ID and safe for automated matching technology. Many copyright owners prefer to use a third-party service provider to manage their rights using content ID. Hey, Dalton buddies. Remember when that bitch used them motherfuckers and she's a liar. She knew them niggas was gonna do that shit. That's why she hired them. If she didn't hire them for that, what the fuck she hire them for? They were supposed to help you do what with your channel? So that one chick, when all that shit happened, just know she lied to y'all. These content ID service providers act on behalf of copyright owners for a fee. You can find one in this directory. Okay, let's stop right here. Do you think that you got put in this directory for free? Do you think whoever we about to see in this directory got put in here for free? 1 for yes, 2 for no. They providing you with a directory of people that will illegally get your videos taken down. Okay, so they didn't get in there for free. Who the fuck did they pay then? Why do I keep catching such a big ass company with they fucking pants down? This shit ain't even real, bro. This shit is not real. I'm not like this smart. I'm smart. I'm not this smart. This is absurd. I literally told KS in just like a quick, because he said something to me about the video, and I already knew what time it was, but something made me do just a simple Google search this time, and I told KS, I was like, man, we done caught them and WWE with their pants down on this one, bro. They got 180 suggestions of people that will get you on the content ID system where you can steal money from people. Just click become a partner up here. A partner. Partner means we split the bag, right? These are all companies. A lot of people know AdRev. These are all companies. And YouTube shows you how to get in contact with these niggas. And I'm supposed to believe it's for free. YouTube had let's stop here. Do you think you become a preferred partner for free? Come on, where's my business people at? When you start getting the annotation of preferred partner, what does that generally mean? Where's my business folk at? That means whatever they told niggas to pay to get on this motherfucking shit, they paid the most. They paid a premium to be the preferred partner. Because when people are signing up and see that type of shit, it's more likely they'll pick them. YouTube has set up a financial system to where they are illegally blocking everybody's videos preemptively on behalf of these shady ass companies that are charging other people, other content creators, other companies, charging them to set up to get into the content ID system, because I guarantee all of these people qualify. That's why YouTube is recommending them. Oh, they all qualify to get your shit in the content ID system. Instead of me as myself just filing for it and just filing my own shit. Nah, go to this third party shit. They're going to charge you. Buzz my videos. See how many of y'all niggas know CD Baby? Now you see why all the CD Baby's videos be getting this shit where you be getting popped like a mother. Come on, YouTubers. This is why CD Baby is a preferred partner. If you ain't gotten a copyright at some point from CD Baby, then you ain't been YouTubing long enough, because it's coming. They be lying like a motherfucker too. They don't even be right. It be sometimes I be like, nigga, that ain't your shit. That's literally something I made. No. Nice try. This is illegal as fuck, bro. All of this shit. DistroKid, preferred partner. These niggas paid for this preferred partner shit. In the mall. Oh boy. Oh boy. If you truly LNC, yeah, you know about old in the mall, nigga. This shit is, I ain't never seen this shit before today. I couldn't believe my eyes. I ain't never seen this list either until right now. Excuse me. They got a whole ass thing of people you can call and pay them to get you in the content ID system. YouTube is like, we can't really get you in, but if you call one of these niggas, they can get in on your behalf. What? And we'll have these niggas remove any fucking video. This shit crazy, bro. I gotta find the content ID agreement. Quarter Lab. I've heard of them. Roz Media, I believe I have too. Have I ever gotten one from them? I don't think so. And they got shit all over the world. They got companies of shit. These motherfuckers, you see right here, one in Japan, one in New York, one in London, North Hollywood, Bangkok. Like, they literally are still, when I told you at the beginning, we talking $1 billion with a B, that is the lowest end, because this is a worldwide problem. The only thing is I don't really know all the laws everywhere else. I just know here in the States, this is all illegal. This is all bad. You can't be removing videos without a valid copyright takedown, period. TuneCore, shout out all my YouTubers. You've gotten a TuneCore before. Or you ain't been YouTubing long enough. You ain't got one TuneCore at one point. I'm surprised that TuneCore is, never mind. I thought they weren't a preferred partner. Now, notice all of the people that I'm telling you that people definitely know just so happen to be preferred partners. And that's a coincidence? Just know, man, this shit gonna die in the dark because they're gonna pay me to shut the fuck up. They are gonna pay me to shut what they call the fuck up. And why would I not take it? You niggas ain't listening to me right now anyway. It'd be different if niggas actually listen to me. So that's why you niggas better be downloading these streams, recording these motherfuckers, typing it out, whatever the fuck. Because there's gonna be a day where I got a feeling it's gonna be bye-bye. Let's go to become a partner. All service providers listed in the directory must be in full compliance with YouTube's terms of service, community guidelines, content manager policies, and maintain an account in good standing. Additionally, service providers must meet one or more of the following criteria: qualify for and sign the appropriate legal agreements with YouTube based on service offering. This is the secret that YouTube is trying to be slick off of. Anybody who can read knows this means that this is where the money is dealt. This is because YouTube would be idiots to put this shit like out loud. But these niggas is like, yeah, qualify and sign the appropriate legal agreements for YouTube based on service offering. That's money, nigga. That's the agreement. There's cases where YouTube be getting 20% off top, bro. Maybe even more. Maybe even fucking more. Provide best-in-class support for YouTube creators and partners. Work closely with YouTube partnerships team on a regular basis. So they tell you right here to get in their content ID system. It helps if you already cool with us. We kind of letting our homies get in this shit. That's it. Blatantly illegal, nigga. Can't do this, nigga. The DMCA is clear. You cannot do this. Have physical presence and local language support for every country region that service operates in. That's right. So let's say I qualify for it. Well, they won't let me have it because I have to have enough money to have somebody that speaks every language that YouTube offers and somebody in every country that YouTube offers to handle it. Nigga, you can't do that. What the fuck are you doing? So again, who qualifying for this shit? The WWE. So, and I'm sure all the big wigs just got like a P.O. box or the equivalent in every fucking place. The whole content ID system is a fucking fraudulent scam ran by YouTube and some shadowy third-party people, all while they're illegally blocking videos. And here's the best part. So now that YouTube blocks the video like that for no matter how long, because remember I told y'all, if you write a copyright takedown on somebody and it's illegal and fair use was all that shit, you owe, even if it's 1 day, if it's 1 hour, you owe for that hour. But if you got to deal with YouTube where you can get the videos disabled without you filing that thing, then I can't file a claim against you for filing a false claim, because you'll just turn and tell me, well, hey, YouTube blocked that video. I didn't tell them to do it. YouTube, this is some bold shit. I did not know, but that's why y'all did it. And nobody's gonna believe me. It ain't like you gonna pump this video to the masses. Every video that you've had as a content creator where they matched some shit and took your money and disabled your video, it was 100% illegal. 100%. The DMCA is clear that you have to file a copyright takedown, and the copyright takedown must have certain information before it is considered valid. They're taking down videos without so much as getting a name, nigga. And how do you get in this system? Oh, be one of our homies. Break bread with us. You know, shit like that. You know, this is like the shit on The Wash when Cheech was giving that weed to Snoop. The nigga said, I'm gonna sell you the bong and the weed is free. Look, it's hard to get in the content ID system, but look, it's just your luck. It's just your luck. We have a whole directory of people that you can contact, and they can help you get in the content ID system. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? We don't sell weed. We sell the bong. And the weed is free because we don't believe in selling weed. I've seen this scam before, YouTube. You in trouble, nigga. Chief, what's happening? Woke, what's happening? So they can use ACS Conduent or some other business process outsourcing company that is in every country to handle their call center and geographic requirements. Literally, Scott. Pennies on the dollar. Especially for them big boys. And think about all what the company actually has to do, though, Scott. This is the part where it gets fucking crazy. The company don't even have to do shit. It's not like they're really fighting copyright law. All they got to do is have a copy of your video or audio, which you probably turn over to them. They take it, they give it to YouTube, and then YouTube uploads it in their system, and then the system turns up after you. Look, YouTube has literally created this middleman of a third party thing because they think that they are solving themselves from some blame. Even though they put in their own policy, even accidental misuse of this shit can cause serious damages. Read the terms of service. Never mind, bro. Fuck you, nigga. Do what you want. Talk plain.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
And this is why I think the NBA had eased up. The NBA has notably eased up, and Adam Silver even made a statement about such. They are a company that eased up on their own. Like, it has to be a substantial amount, and then if you file the dispute, they quick to answer back and let it go. They obviously check it. The NBA just, because I understand the NBA. If you just uploaded some shit, there's no commentary, there's no nothing, it's just like watching the game, then yeah, nigga, take my shit down. But if it ain't that, you can't do nothing to it. And their system doesn't even attempt to call shit fair use. Because I've even got proof that they will tell somebody that we think that this is protected by fair use. And if the person keeps bugging them enough, they'll just take the video down anyway. Even though they admitted that they saw that it was protected by fair use. This is unbelievable. The content ID system is completely fraudulent. It has no standing. They do not have standing to turn over your analytics. They do not have legal standing to turn over your revenue. They do not. That's why Twitch doesn't do it. Twitch goes, we will mute the shit, and then you can go back and unmute it, but you unmuting it means that you acknowledge that these people that we detected could possibly come after you, which absolves Twitch of any type of copyright shit. YouTube could have took the same approach, except they found a way to make money. So everybody think that this is just like, oh, they got their system programmed just how they want it. Remember, we ain't even finished the video yet. The bitch said they've spent $100 million on this system. They spent $100 million, and the system just so happens to always work in favor of the people that they got agreements with. Are y'all this fucking dumb? All right, bro. Cool. You know, I pulled up the receipts, but go ahead. You don't believe what a nigga say? No way. I got you. Just remember I told you.
ID, YouTube gives content owners scalable tools that allow them to thrive from distributing their work online while maintaining.
That allows them to. You hear how they talk about. This is like a commercial for the corporate people. You hear how they talk about, the content ID system is a perfect way to make sure that you thrive and making sure you drain every penny out of this.
Videos. With Content ID, YouTube gives content owners scalable tools that allow them to thrive from distributing their work online while maintaining an open platform where all video creators can share their creativity.
I'm gonna play the whole motherfucking thing without me stopping it now. Now that I've showed you the shit, now listen to this video.
At YouTube, our goal is to give everyone a voice and show them the world. Part of building a platform that works for everyone is making sure we have sophisticated content management tools that help content owners manage and protect their works. That's where Content ID comes in. Nearly all content claims on YouTube take place through Content ID. So, what is it? Content ID is YouTube's unique software system that was built to help content owners find copies of their work on YouTube. Content ID also gives them options beyond taking down copies, which in turn allows YouTube creators around the world to share creative ideas through fan videos that may include others' original content. Here's how Content ID works. First, content owners give us audio or visual reference files that identify their works. Our Content ID database creates what is known as a fingerprint from these files. We keep these fingerprints in a database of hundreds of years of audio and visual content. Content ID scans videos on YouTube against these fingerprints to see if there's a match. Thanks to these fingerprints, Content ID can recognize audio, video, and even melodies when they've been covered or imitated. When the system finds a match between the audio or visual reference files and a video on YouTube, the content owner has 3 options. They can block the video that matched their content, they can monetize the video, or they can track viewer data to get detailed analytics, such as countries where their content is popular. To date, content owners have claimed hundreds of millions of videos through Content ID.
I said I would go stop it, but you hear that? Hundreds of millions of videos. If each video just was worth $1, that's hundreds of millions of dollars. Do you think all the hundreds of millions of videos were worth only $1 or less?
More often than not, content owners choose to earn revenue from the ads run against claimed videos. As a result, Content ID has paid out billions of dollars in revenue to content owners.
Billions of dollars in revenue. Billions.
Owners choose to earn revenue from the ads run against claimed videos. As a result, Content ID has paid out billions of dollars in revenue to content owners since it was first created in 2007. Making sure Content ID is working for everyone is really important to us. So we've invested over $100 million in building the system and are constantly improving it. We've also worked hard to make the system fair for creators. That's why we've made it easy for creators to dispute claims when they believe they're made in error. If the claim does turn out to be invalid, the creator won't lose out. Any revenue earned during the dispute process is held separately, then released to the appropriate party once the dispute is resolved. Plus, the Content ID system means that most content owners rely less on the notice and takedown process, although they may still choose to issue takedown notices to remove individual videos. With Content ID,
So just so you're aware, when they say that they may still file a copyright takedown anyway, that means that they can legit have a free week or 2 or whatever of having your video down before they file.
YouTube gives content owners scalable tools that allow them to thrive from distributing their work online, while maintaining an open platform where all video creators can share their creativity.
And the last thing it says on the Become a Provider page, if you're interested in the full criteria, please contact your partner manager, which means there's some other pieces of criteria that you must clear that they don't want to put out publicly. And you can talk to your partner manager. They literally have a shadow business where they team up with other businesses to illegally disable people's videos and steal all the money. And they made a video where they're proud of it. where YouTube think that they are above DMCA law, this is gonna be a big problem for YouTube. They just can't quite get the copyright thing right because they gotta always try to figure out a way how to profit. They can't just be this neutral party in this shit. They gotta, like, they have no leg to stand on. You're literally financially motivated to illegally block people's videos. And let me guess, none of them companies paid you shit. They just became partners and shit because they're just really good people. All right, man. Whatever. All that shit becomes public in court, so. Now, I know a lot of you YouTubers that hear me. I know a lot of you niggas like, this is some bullshit. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You're right. I don't. I know some of you niggas is like, this shit won't work, man. It's fucking YouTube, man. They can do whatever the fuck they want. You right. I know some of y'all stomach hurt like, man, I'm scared, man. I don't want to. Man, you should be scared. But to everybody else, fuck you niggas want to do, bro. We just going for this? I'm not going. I'm letting you know. I'm not going. I just want to know what y'all niggas is doing. And all of the I'm not goings that I've said on this channel, understand that I am not going.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
And if they think that they're going to be able to say, well, people, there's lots of people that didn't dispute it and da-da-da. Y'all know that lots of people don't fucking know how the shit works. That's why y'all set this shit up this way. That's why a nigga like me got thousands upon thousands of claim released emails, because it's easy to just release my shit. I'm a 1% nigga. Everybody's scared of copyright, but can't nobody think of any fucking company that's taking any YouTuber to court from content ID shit. Whatever. I tried to help. Just remember that part. Just remember I tried to help. This was all God's plan. Had the judge already come back, I would not have had the information I have now. And I've just been stockpiling this shit since I've been waiting. It's been like at least something every week. And what triggered this WWE shit was simple for me. When they gave me the chance to do the 7-day appeal shit, I did the shit. Or the 7-day shit where WWE only has 7 days. Normally when you do that, the video comes back. But for some reason, after I did that, the video still didn't come back. And then they want me to give them all of my information to file an appeal, to escalate it to an appeal, as if they've already filed a copyright takedown. So they're already putting you in like counter notification mode, even though these people have not filed a valid valid copyright takedown. But YouTube is treating you like they did. And I know there's some YouTubers that probably hear me and this shit don't make sense, and I don't know what I'm talking about. It doesn't sound right. I don't care, bro. I'm just letting you niggas know what's getting ready to happen for me. Y'all do what y'all want. Now, if you want to run, I'm ready. We can run. But I ain't begging nobody. I'm already in position. I just don't know how much I'll be able to say later on. I'm being so serious. I'm just not this smart. I need people to understand God's timing on this. And I ain't got nothing else to say about it. My conscience is clear for whatever happens from here. What time is it? I guess I'll go a little longer. I know some of y'all like, nigga, you only been on about 2 hours. All right, nigga, I gotta go. I gotta get up early. I gotta do school shit. And nigga gotta sleep sometime. To think all of this snowballed over the course of 11 months. God's plan. God's plan. Gotta love it. I know I do. All because of John Cena's heel turn. Any of you niggas that's trying to tell me that John Cena turning heel is exactly what wrestling needed, you don't know shit about wrestling. I stand on that. Do something. I stand on that. When the game could have really used John Cena turning heel, and he would have been his heel turn when people really wanted him to do it. If he would have did it then, it would have been bigger than Hollywood Hogan. He could have been on some new NWO shit had he turned heel with Nexus. Because who ran Nexus? CM Punk? John Cena heel would have ran Nexus cold. But whatever. It is what it is. Punk and Barrett. There it is. Had John Cena turned heel at that juncture and any time a little after that, the game would have been so different. Right now, him doing it, it's like, do you know how disgusting it is to see John Cena's heel turn and he's sitting there with Travis Scott in the ring? Like, what is this? Choosing the cup, but we not breaking in the Methuselah. We put niggas out the ring over the top rope rumble style. Breaking in Methuselah! This does not help the shit. It's gonna be corny. It's corny with it being The Rock involved. See, because even with The Rock shit, damn, is it hail? Is that hail? Because The Rock's only heel right now because he was forced into being heel because he got caught being a fucking dickhead in real life. So The Rock, you can't even really expect this heel run right here. He's had way better heel runs than this. The Rock was forced heel, and then this shit. Of all of what I could have ever expected for John Cena to do, it just this was the worst. I didn't imagine it to ever be this. It felt different when I wanted it a decade ago. The closest thing we got to John Cena heel turn was that ECW storyline where them niggas was like, if Cena wins, we riot, nigga. John Cena last run ever is a heel turn with Travis Scott. That is wild. Lord, protect my cats. Matter of fact, hold on. All right, had to crack the garage for the kitties. That's the most random statement ever. I remember when Shawn Michaels super kicked Marty Jannetty. That was random. And I do as well. Do I want to show y'all, bro? I feel like that one white dude. Remember we was watching the one white dude? He was like, man, I know I said I promised this was the last time I was talking about Ashtraino, but she keeps doing something. This bitch, bro. She did something else. So the weirdest scenario happened. The weirdest fucking scenario has happened. So somehow this bitch ends up doing a live with the daughter of her ex-fiance from prison, one of his murder victims. Why this chick wanted to do a live with her, I don't know. She ain't even with this nigga no more, any of that shit. It's a weird situation, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to play the shit, but I gotta partially defend Ashtraino until she does something I cannot believe. I can't believe she did this shit.
Y'all, I cannot keep up with this Ashtraino drama. I feel like it just keeps on getting worse and worse and...
Damn it, I gotta redo it again. Hold on. You gotta see it. Yeah, I should have known. I should have known you lied to me. So we got like, all right. Wait until you see this shit. When I tell you that this bitch says the unthinkable. She says, even for her, I was like, and then the apology that was like, the apology made me go, I wish you would have just said, and I stand on this shit too. Man, this motherfucker storming for real. That storm done snuck up. Storm done snuck up. And then I think after I watch this Ashtraino shit, I'm going to bed. I'm gonna try to finally get proper rest so I can do me a good 4-hour show. But obviously, y'all know, like, shit. My house is in disarray right now in the sense of, like, you know, my wife dealing with some shit about 1,000 miles away. But we gonna get it back.
Y'all, I cannot keep up with this Ashtraino drama. I feel like it just keeps on getting worse and worse and worse. And yes, I know I'm repeating myself. I feel like I say that every time I talk. Downhill so damn fast after that, where I was like, homegirl, maybe you should just get off the internet. Anyways, go to check out this first clip right here.
But Zara, I know you are the guy's daughter, right?
No. Muhammad Ali Hashmi. He's not.
Let's stop right there. You know that nigga's name is hard to say. You know that she can't. You know that she's ducking saying it because she don't want to mess his name up. But here's the thing. Why do you even want to talk to her? She's not even with that nigga no more. What do you want from her? This just feels like a clout chase. I gotta be honest.
Not just a guy.
Okay, well, I don't know his name. I didn't know his name.
No.
I didn't know his name.
I just told you. No. Muhammad Ali Hashmi. So if you're gonna talk about him, Muhammad.
What? Like, what is this power play? I don't even like Ashtraino, but I'm trying to understand. This seems like you trying to do this for clout.
Well, you're his daughter. You're his daughter.
Okay, no.
One of them.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay,
I don't
like if she's not gonna respect me
I mean, what do you want? Like, she's saying you're his daughter.
on that, because like I can't be on this. Like,
you're not
this is my backup account.
You're not going to disrespect my dad and
I
tell
didn't
me that
disrespect your dad in any kind of way.
Okay,
I literally just
Muhammad,
said you're the victim's daughter. Okay, but you're nobody
No.
to tell me to say his name because I don't know. Okay,
No,
so you're
no,
the
no.
guy.
Say
You're the guy's
Isaiah's
daughter
name?
that
Do you say
Isaiah, right?
Isaiah's name?
Unalived, right?
But you
Okay.
say Isaiah's name all the time.
so
Okay,
yeah.
bye.
I'm not gonna do this.
Bye.
As y'all saw from right there, that's where things popped off, and she ended the live, obviously, because this girl was like, no, you're gonna say his name. I have to say this, once again, this is me just being objective, and I am playing devil's advocate here, okay? If you guys
I never do that.
have been on my channel for a long time, y'all know I do like to see both sides of the story. I personally feel that Ashtraino was thinking that this girl Zara was looking at her as if she had some type of wrongdoing. Do you know what I mean? She's like, wait, this is my ex-husband. Obviously, he did this crime 15 years ago.
Right. Like, he did this shit before I even met this nigga. Yeah, I married this nigga, but I ended up divorcing this nigga. For all the shit I could complain about with Ashtraino, I don't understand where this chick just comes up being like, it's all because Ashtraino is popular. She's infamous. People know who she is, so she was looking for clout. I'm just being honest, in my opinion.
I didn't even know him during this time, and we are fully divorced. Like, I don't even talk to him, okay? That's where I'm thinking do anything, okay? I fought for, and I've got
This is
to
where
check
this shit
out the rest of
goes
this
left.
clip right here to where she is on live, and she does say some very vile things about Zara's dad.
What's wrong with my freaking Wi-Fi? Hold on.
Oh.
Now there's a
What's
Wi-Fi
wrong
issue again.
Yes. What's wrong with her Wi-Fi?
Are we gonna talk with respect or not?
Tactical nuke incoming!
You're not gonna believe this. When I say you're not gonna believe what she's about to say, you're not gonna believe it.
Oh.
Are we gonna talk with respect or no?
No, bitch. If you're not gonna
Okay, well
respect
then if
my
we're not
dad,
gonna talk with respect, well then you know what, your dad deserves everything that he got, okay?
Yeah.
You know, Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this: there's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga. I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know. And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
This motherfucker told the daughter of a murder victim, yes, she was being disrespectful, but your clapback being, that's why your dad got what he deserved, is outrageous. Even for her, bro. Even for her, bro. Even for her, bro. We've watched a lot about her in the last couple of weeks, bro. That's a level of savage that's completely unnecessary. That's drill rap savage. She's got the spirit. That's the spirit of King Von. That's the spirit of Julio Fulio. Like that's some who I smoke shit.
Respect or no?
Oh,
Are we gonna talk with respect or no?
No, bitch. If you're not gonna
Okay, well
respect
then
my
if we're not
black,
gonna talk with respect, well then you know what, your dad deserves everything that he got. Okay, your dad
you're not
deserves
going to
everything
respect
that
my dad.
he got.
If you're not going,
Ash, you are too fucking grown for that.
As y'all see from
That's not a grown thing. Like that's not a kid thing. Don't be saying a nigga too grown for that. I'm not gonna let you say that about the youth.
right there, she popped off very aggressively. To say that, this is where I'm just kind of like,
She popped off very aggressively. Yeah. Her ex-husband killed him. That just feels like that's against the terms of service. But I guess not on TikTok. You know what I mean? Wild Wild West over that motherfucker. The Wild Wild West. But look, we got to get the apology right quick for our bounce.
if y'all have not seen yesterday's video titled something along the lines of Ashtraino crashing out over her glitching this verse on was like only years old. I just went to bring up her ex for this talking this on talk to me. I'm y'all there all the year before because she 30 might what this is like people who are my mom married to the talking about it.
So what
So that way they can still keep gifting me. That's just my little 2 cents on it. Go to check this out.
Okay, guys, so this is gonna be
Makeup and filters are the devil. She don't look anything like this. And she ain't even like hot. Here, that's the thing with her. She be doing all this shit to get herself to like a 4.5, 5.
the only time that I talk on this. So what happened last night, some things were said, shouldn't have been said. I apologize for my actions. I apologize for everything. If I offended you, I apologize. Those are not my intentions. So the daughter came on being disrespectful.
No, don't do this part, Ash. You don't try to justify it, or you gonna fucking undo the apology.
And all I knew was to defend myself.
That was a defense. I said that in defense of myself. This bitch, you can't make this up with this hoe.
She tried to force me to say her dad's name. I'm not your puppet. You're not going to force me to do something that
I'm with that. I'm okay with you feeling that way about that. I'm with that. But your response, no, you're not going to sell me on your response.
not going to do. I'm not a mean person. I'm not a cruel person. So,
She ain't even getting that thirsty dick because she don't look like this in person. If you think she's cute right here, when you see her in person, you're going to find out what she really looks like. She's beat.
I felt like, you know, she shouldn't have requested me. She doesn't know who I am. I don't know who they are.
Look how chapped her lips are.
Just because I was married to him does not mean that I had anything to do with any of that, okay?
True. That's all irrelevant to what you said, though. I agree with everything you saying, but you're not telling me that with all of that, you could say what you said.
This happened 15 years ago in my area. He's serving his time. Justice has been served. You know, he got a big sentence. They all did. Do I agree with what happened? No, I don't. Nobody should ever lose somebody to anything, you know? But again, like I said, the girl called me out of my name. She called me the B word.
Now you want to just say the B word in comparison. Look, I don't care if she called you a funky pussy bitch. You can't say what you said. She called me the B word. So I said her dad deserved everything he got. Fair trade.
She disrespected me first. So all I knew was to defend myself.
That was not you defending yourself, nigga.
And, you know, when you throw something at me, I'm going to throw something back harder.
Obviously. You one of those type of people. A lot of people in their early dating days have encountered people like you. And if you're not a toxic person, you get away from this person immediately. Where it's like, as soon as you find out somebody goes 0 to 1,000 and over nothing, you tend to back away from that shit. And this is that. She's one of them type of motherfuckers that will, like, you'll be married to her with the kids and she'll literally, the kids are yours like a motherfucker. And she'll just get mad and tell you they ain't. And she'll blame it on you. When you be like, that was the most fucked up thing you could have said, she'll tell you that it was something that you did that made her do something that vile. That's insane to me.
And that's all I know to do. And a lot of y'all say...
Right, that's the problem. That's all you know to do is to go talking about like dead people and shit. That's crazy to me. You think that shit sound logical, but that's because you got something going on.
Stuff on the internet, but expect me to stay quiet. Y'all talk about my...
They opened a case, they just didn't do shit.
Y'all talk about my kids, y'all talk about where I live, y'all talk about everything. So it's like, I don't ever make videos to show y'all anything, you know? And so... I'm just making this video for my followers who I hurt last night. Those were not my intentions. I love every single one of y'all. I thank y'all for the support. And
right, because you want them niggas still be donating and gifting.
If y'all continue this journey with me, I would be very happy.
Continue this journey, gifting.
If not, then I wish you well. But again, come at me with respect, and I'm going to come at you with respect.
This can't be the apology for what you said.
We're adults here, okay?
Are we though? Because like in high school, that might have got you beat up. And I might want to take the might have off. That would have sure enough got you beat up in my high school. Had you said that about somebody's non-alive daddy from my high school, you would have been beat up at a bare minimum. It'd have been niggas that would have helped that ain't even friends with that person. They just know what happened to their daddy. And then you do this shit at almost 40, and then you got the nerve to tell them, let's be adults. Yeah, she was being a bitch. She was being off the hook, and she seemed clout chasey. And yeah, she shouldn't have called you a bitch, and she did disrespect you. But in no way does that mean your response can be, her daddy deserved what he got. Full stop. Full stop. This is sociopathic to even try to defend this shit. Be honest with you.
And my parents raised me the best that they could. I was always raised in church.
Oh, yeah. In person, they'll get your ass slid. JC, what's happening?
My parents have nothing
Man, that mac and cheese was good in the motherfucker, too.
to do with any of my actions. I'm an adult. I say and do what I do. So don't try to blame my parents for anything. I have a lot of reasonings of
No, I blame your parents. They created you. Period.
why I act the way I act and I say what I say. And eventually y'all will see that, but right now y'all aren't. I'm going to come out with that soon. It's just not right now. And again, just because I was married to somebody who made a mistake, who did something that, you know, shouldn't have happened, it's not my fault. Like, it's
Nobody said that it was your fault that her daddy was gone. We blaming you for what you said about her gone daddy. You stupid bitch. But you get this. This is you gaslighting. Sociopathic minded talking people tend to gaslight at a high rate.
really not. And I felt like she was making it seem like I was at fault for that when I wasn't even with the guy when it happened. Mind you, I didn't get with him till he was 24 and I was 30. I am now 36. Okay. So, again, I just came on here to apologize to my followers, to my true people that I care about.
But did you really?
And I did not mean to disrespect anybody or hurt anybody. So thank y'all again.
Intent ain't the problem. I hate when people be apologizing talking about it wasn't my intent. It doesn't matter if it was your intent. Your intent. A lot of people do that shit where they think where it's like you can make the biggest mistake ever, but as long as you know that your intent wasn't for it to be this mistake, you don't have to own up to it being a mistake. No. Your intent is irrelevant in a lot of situations. If we go out to a restaurant and I knock your food out of the platers or your plate out of the waiter's hand and he dumps it all over you, is the intent gonna matter? Is it gonna matter if I did it on purpose or accident? Really, the only difference is if I did it on purpose, we ain't cool no more. Other than that, everything short of that is night's ruined. So when motherfuckers get to apologize and talk about it wasn't their intent, nigga, that's all game. That's game.
And I will be on live later.
No, oh hell no. Not a weak ass apology and what is this kissy face shit? Oh boy. This bitch, bro. Why is it so hard for people to apologize? Because certain people are wired to where to ever admit they are wrong is so. For example, they look down on people who are wrong in situations really bad. Like certain people can, when you wrong, they will literally look down, say some disrespectful shit to you. That's why they never want to be wrong, because they never want to have to deal with the ridicule of being wrong. But it's such a disease to the point where even if you the type of person where you ain't gonna fucking trip like that, even if they wrong, they will turn it into a thing and other than being wrong. So even though the only reason why she said she did it for her fans, because a gang of her fans probably said this is too far. So this is her trying to save her following, all while making it worse. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry if you were offending all this shit, but that bitch, she disrespected me and she called me the B word. So yeah, it was cool for me to say that shit about her daddy. But the only thing with shit like this is, you know, the crash out is coming. There is no longevity with these type of characters in public. That's why I know a lot of people do get frustrated with, like, man, why is it always these type of people that get big? Well, it's like, well, because these type of people gonna be crashing out fast as well too. Like, you got to remember, a lot of times that comes with it. Especially when you famous for just being an evil motherfucker. Infamous, actually, for just being an evil motherfucker. The only way this can end is with a crash out. A channel ban, permanent ban, something. But with her, I can see her end up getting locked up over some shit. And it end up being some shit that we didn't expect. Like, right now, we expect her to get locked up over her kids or fucking with some underage nigga. It'll fuck around be for something we didn't even expect. She ain't sorry at all. That bitch don't know how to be sorry. She don't know how to be sorry. I hate to do it, but I think I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I gotta give me some rest. I gotta do school shit. I think I'm gonna start doing an impromptu, like, lunch type stream, like maybe a quick hour. There'll be really no intro, no shit. Try to supplement. Yeah, I figure something out. We testing the waters right now, holding the fort down until my lady get back. But for now, say goodnight to your boy. Me and Shay Jr. making Chex Mix tomorrow. He loves Chex Mix, so we gonna make some. Continue to pray for the family. Did she get the beds for the kids yet? The answer is probably no. Janice, JC, choose compassion. Josu, Carefree, Kendra, Joy, Big, Scott Johnson, KS Dub. I hope y'all understand what I was talking about in the beginning of this shit, because it's bad. And you know how I'm gonna play this. Nessa, DJ. Nessa, we gotta talk about Hova tomorrow. Ain't that what y'all call that nigga? That blasphemous ass nigga. Call that nigga Hova. Jay-Z, we gotta talk tomorrow, bro. Jay-Z, we gotta talk. All right. The victim has spoken out. She said Jay-Z sent goons after her, nigga. She said Jay sent the goons. Oh my goodness. But then again, I'm probably lying. Bald head scallywag, ain't got no hair in bag. And she bald headed.
Hate that you said he wasn't a top 10 quarterback? Hate that you said he couldn't throw the ball? Hate that he got over when push came to shove? Hate that he always say the right thing?
Money is nice, championships are better.
Hate that in your all-knowing, armchair wisdom, you were sure he'd come up short. Hate that you got it wrong?
Y'all bitches always worried about what they doing, who they fucking, what they got going on. Worry about.
I sat there and watched your ass eat a whole meal for $5. You had a fucking box of pizza, a slab of ribs with a side of large fries, but ain't offered me shit though. After I just got you from the hospital last night. Oh, that shit ain't scare you, huh? But you just want to keep stuffing shit down your mouth.
I just want to go back.
You want somebody to feel sorry, but you keep eating. Honey buns and shit under your bed. Yeah, I saw you last night trying to sneak them under there. I don't know how you got down, but I saw you.
Nigga, where?
Where? Where? What the fuck you mean where? Oh, your big ass wanna play slow. All right. Tell me what the fuck this is then right here. Honey buns and shit. Oatmeal cream pie. What else you got under this motherfucker? Twinkies and shit.
Stop yelling at me.
Stop yelling at you. Your kids we in this bitch hungry. They ain't eating shit. And you say, all right. No extra shit up, man. I ain't feeding your big ass no more, dog.
Hey, baby. Me and the kids about to go to Burger King. You want something?
Y'all see it. Yeah. That's what it is. Best hands in the world. Y'all be playing with me. Come taste it yourself. See all that butter? Deliciousness. Y'all want to know the secret so bad, by the way. A little bit more. A little bit more.
And this is why big backing is an epidemic. This is why big backing is an epidemic. I had to take a shot of insulin. Get some insulin from somebody else to finish watching this video. Y'all swear y'all be cooking. You got a whole 40-pound bag of sugar on 3 pans of yams. Talking about you see it. We see it. We see diabetes. We see gout, cavities in all teeth, hypertension, headaches, limb amputations, the big arm disease. I don't know what they call it, but just big arms. And if you can spread sugar like that, it's too much. Talking about it in a little bit more. That's enough. Jesus said that was enough. It's more than enough. It's abundant. You cooking up disease at this point. I wouldn't eat them yams with somebody else's mouth. We gotta do better. We gotta stop this mess.
Keep praying, bro. It's working. God is great.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
what's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside?
Don't ski.
These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray. And I'm Steve. Steve Lavoie. It's okay, I have vape in here, right?
Set the mood right. Pick you up, baby, I'm looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see could be for ya. You got me wrapped up in your love. Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way, yeah, yeah. And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your
right,
side.
Janice. What
Never
the
leave
fuck?
you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction? Or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 Baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night.
Crushed it.
God is great. You know that, right? Keep praying. I'm going to sleep, bro.
Guys, I gotta go.
You got it,
I don't
Jess.
want to hurt myself.
You gotta pee? It's all right.
No,
You
you
got
gotta
it, Jess.
go. You gotta go, girl.
Let go.
I don't even want to fall.
Turn to the side.
You're okay. Just
You're good.
land right on that booty, girl. Just put your legs out
Turn
and
to the
pull
side.
on your booty.
Jess, you're amazing. You got it.
You got it. You got it. Turn to the side. Just let go and turn. Like you're laying in bed.
Yep.
Like you're jumping onto your bed on your side.
Just let go. Turn to the side. Shut your eyes.
You got it, my love.
Just turn to the side.
You're okay.
Good.
I've never even heard of him.
I'm petty.